Hi, this is Rory Singh with Powerhouse from the powerhousemarketer.com. Today I'm just doing a quick video in regards to one of the top promoters of USI Tech got a subpoena from the SEC. SEC is a body of government in the US that deals with the offerings of securities. SEC pretty well wants companies who are offering securities to be registered with them if they're deciding to do business in the US. A lot of people have gotten involved a lot of Americans got involved with USI Tech, and I think mainly the great majority of Americans got involved into USI Tech because USI Tech has the words US in it, okay? Even though it has nothing to do with the US of A. Okay, that's just a little something I had to add. In the documentation that SEC is asking for from this person, I'm not going to mention his name. His name is not important, but what you need to understand is he was promoting, this person I'm speaking of, marketer, who was promoting USI Tech heavily for the last year or so, using Facebook ads, video marketing, etc., email marketing, subpoenaed by the court. Show up in court, they want him to come, he's got a court date, and they're asking for certain information. Now the information they're asking for is stuff like ads, ad copy. What kind of ad copy was he using? Where was he advertising? He actually said, I was advertising on Facebook. They want to know what kind of words was he using in his ads. They want to know what kind of terminology was he displaying to the public. They want to know what type of videos was he releasing to the public. They want any documentation in regards to upline and downline communications, even email communications, etc. All payments received, and even more information than that. And he has a lot of information, and he's gathering information, and he has to, by law, provide all this information to them. Okay, so what is this video about? This video is not to bash USI Tech. This video is not to bash the network marketers who are marketing USI Tech or opportunities like USI Tech, these crypto type of deals. Okay, what this video is designed to do, this video that I'm creating right now, just to shed some light on a situation. Okay, great majority of people getting involved with these deals. With network marketers on the forefront. I know there were a lot of network marketers who have struggled for years in the past, trying to do old school MLM, trying to sell their potions, lotions, and pills. Okay, and it's not an easy go. Not an easy go. We've got a very small percentage of people who actually are successful with a home-based business, especially old school style. A lot of network marketers turn to the internet, learn internet marketing skills, and came online and learn by trial and error. Eventually, some of them, many, once these crypto type of deals like USI Tech started launching, loved the idea of it because the great majority of the public is heavily learning and even getting involved in crypto, the idea of crypto, altcoins, etc. So a lot of people are selling to a lot of other people the idea of ease. Ease meaning that it's, crypto's an easy deal to sell. It might have been for a little while. Now it's starting to turn out a little negative. A lot of people, I've been doing reviews for the past 7 months consistently. Oh, you won't believe some of the comments I get from the network marketers who are pissed off because when I do a review, I can't just say the good stuff about it. I got to say the good and the bad. In the past, I used to do just positive reviews until one of those scammy, negative scammers. Well, they're not scammers, but they're always saying they're wealthy affiliates. Wealthy affiliates. Everything is a scam except the wealthy affiliate. Came to my channel and they said, Rory Singh, that's me, you can't be trusted. And I'm like, why can I not be trusted? I'm being transparent. I'm telling people what they need to know. The guy turns around, he says, because you're doing videos, man, and you also got a blog that's ranking on Google, and you're doing reviews constantly, but you're doing all positive reviews. You can't be trusted. And then I got pissed off for a minute. Then I'm like, well, it makes kind of sense, right? Because no system is perfect. There's not one system, online or offline, that's perfect, that's designed to help the average person succeed and fire their boss in a home-based business. Not one system is perfect. We live in a world that's not perfect, okay? Some people might think it is, but it's not a perfect world. There's no company, brick and mortar business, that's perfect. So I had to actually take the advice from one of those scammy, negative, wealthy affiliates, and actually started stating if something was shady, I'd have to say it's shady, like anonymous owners, like the promise of income, anything that promises you an income for doing absolutely nothing. So anyways, hopefully you understand where I'm going with this video. So what you need to know, because I'm starting to see other opportunities that are openly saying we don't want Americans, we don't want Canadians. Well, they're not saying we don't want Canadians, but pretty well they mean we don't want Canadians either. When we look into each story more, we look at it, each individual opportunity, each individual platform, do they really not want Americans or Canadians? With USI Tech, the great majority of investors, majority of them were in the US. Many people from the US are investing into these crypto deals, right? They're really a lot of heavy hitting marketers. They're from all over the world, but many are in the US and in Canada who learn how to do traffic, like you need to learn right now if you don't have these skill sets, like lead generation, email marketing, conversions, baby, conversions. They know how to do these things. Heavy hitting marketers in the US and in Canada. So when they say we don't want Americans, that's bullshit. They want Americans. Okay, they just, but the reason I'm saying all this, because a lot of these systems now are saying, they'll have some clause somewhere in fine print saying, in an affiliate agreement saying, we don't want Americans, because the laws over there, you know, we just don't want you guys bad news. But they really want them, but they want to keep that little clause there that a lot of people are not reading. And then they're even blocking, some of these platforms are blocking Americans based on IP address, right? And a lot of Americans now are bending over backward. Even some Canadians are bending over backwards to get into these crypto deals, right? Still, after all the bullshit that's happening, SEC, right? FTC, guys, I don't know what to say here. People still want to get on these deals, and a lot of Americans, even though they're saying we don't want you guys are low down and dirty, are still bending over backwards. Well, here's what can happen. A lot of people think, well, these currencies are unregulated. You got to report all of your income. If you are in the States or in Canada, you're doing taxes every year, you guys know, you got to report all of your income. A lot of people are thinking, oh, home-based. No, all of your income. You got to report all of your income, so it's not really unregulated. Digital currencies, yes. Now, people nowadays, I figured out, well, a great majority of Americans and Canadians don't give a shit. They're like, well, they don't care if they're marketing Ponzi's. They just want to know, is the platform up? And am I going to get my ROI? I don't give a damn about freaking Ponzi. I don't want to hear about that. I just don't want to hear about that. I just want to make my money. That's all the people care about. But once you make your money, the average person needs $5,000 at least to free their boss, to fire their boss, free themselves online. Some people say 10 grand, but the average person, 5 grand will do it. If you're making 5 grand in your home-based business, you got to declare that, whether it's real products and services that you're selling, or if you're making an ROI, securities, right, type of deal, you got to report that. A lot of people don't realize that. So trying to hide $5,000 end up in big trouble. That's why you got like guys getting subpoenaed now. So this gentleman that's getting subpoenaed now has to go to court. Why are they asking for these type of documentation? Well, they want to see what kind of proof, if he was misleading the public. Like maybe some people who are filing lawsuits are claiming, oh, the top promoters are scamming us, when in their heart they know it's a Ponzi scheme and they're just hoping it works. And then when the system ends up having trouble, they get pissed off and they start filing lawsuits, get the government's attention, government white paper attention, right? negative publicity on the companies, all because of greed. Average person gets out there, learns some skill sets, gets greedy. Company owners starting these crypto deals out of greed. Greed's not going to work. People trying to change their lifestyles using the internet as leverage, doing it with ethics. It's not greed. It's a way of creating an income for yourself, right? But if you're going out telling people, hey, invest in this deal, it's guaranteed, promises you income, doing absolutely nothing, all you got to do is invest, it's legit, there's real mining, even if you know there's no, this is what can happen. You can get subpoenaed. Okay. Now, lastly, before I go, yesterday, I did a video on BitConnect. I forgot what it was. Something about BitConnect. It was a good video. And then I got a lead from USI Tech Compliance was the email that they were using. USI Tech Compliance. I'm not going to give you the exact email, but I checked it out and it wasn't official. One of the admins must be from USI Tech, opted into my sales funnel off of one of my videos that had keywords of BitConnect on it, right? So I'm like, why the hell is he opting in? And then I asked for a first name and email address on my lead capture, right? Some of you guys that are marketers, you understand in terminology. If you want to be marketers, you guys should understand what I just said. So in the first name section, he doesn't put his first name. He starts to be sarcastic. He puts something like the word scammer, but it seems to be in German, but scammer, and then Horst, and then something else. And I translated that, and it seemed like he's trying to call me scammer, because I'm doing reviews and I'm shedding the light on the gray and dark areas of the different platforms. I guess he doesn't like that. And he says, Rory Singh's a scammer. Us at USI Tech, we're not scammers. We're honest people who are, care about the public, and they are really. But now I'm thinking it's German. He's using German words. What? He just screwed up right there. Who really owns USI Tech? Or are some of their admins based in Germany? Or are they German? Wow, who really knows? Who really knows? I know they've got people on the forefront. All kinds of different things, man. Just how deep down the rabbit hole do you want to go? People came here originally to these deals to fire their boss. An innocent idea. An innocent idea. Now, do you want to market something that you could possibly face legal issues and liabilities? People are bending over backwards still. It's your prerogative. Okay, it's up to you. I'm not going to even market anything to you today. I'm going to end this video with this. Just a few things to really think about for yourself. Lastly, before I go, I never liked this idea of these crypto deals that are, promising the world, and when you ask them for proof, they don't want to give you any. I never liked that idea. I could see where we were headed with these crypto deals last year. Okay, I've been asked to promote them by some system owners, and I still refuse to, because it comes down to this here. It comes down to this last point I'm going to make, or second last point. In order to fire your boss, if it's leveraging the power of the internet, for you watching this video right now, it comes down to your credibility. Okay, we can always attract haters to ourselves, and people are going to try and bash us anyway. But if you go along the fine line and you do things with ethics, the universe has universal laws. Okay, universal back you. If you don't harm another soul, and you do things ethically, you can keep your credibility intact, and you can build on your credibility, and eventually you can become a powerhouse marketer. Maybe that's what you're trying to do right now. If you get to the point where you're a powerhouse marketer, you'll be able to sell anything to anyone. Hopefully it's an ethical company and an ethical opportunity that you're selling, but you'll be able to do these things. You won't be reliant on one system. If one system goes down, you still have your skills, you've got your name, you've got your experience, you've got your resume, your online resume that you can live off of. Okay, but why I never got on these deals, and what some of you guys need to think about who are still promoting them, because I get a lot of comments, they're still looking for the next one that's working. We lost money here, we're still looking for the only next one that's going to work for you. The only next thing that's going to work for you is you getting the skill sets of a powerhouse marketer. That's the only thing that's going to work for you. That's the only thing that you can build on. And that's the only thing that could help you fire your boss. These skill sets of a powerhouse marketer, okay, an unstoppable internet entrepreneur, okay, for the people who just want to join stuff, and sit back, fire my boss the easy way. Those people, the great majority of them, are going to get stuck in their jobs for the rest of their lives. The network marketers who are going out on YouTube saying, hey, join, here's a new deal, here's I joined for free, here's my referral link, invest as much as you can, you're going to make a lot of money. That's not ethics, because in their own hearts they know it's not true. That's why I never promoted any of these deals. It'll just come back to you. And then there's the issue of karma. Whatever you put out to the universe has to come back, okay? To all, no one's excluded from this, whether that be good energy or bad energy. If you're putting out good energy to the marketplace, you can sometimes get back, most of the time get back, good karma in the form of traffic and leads and sales for your business. Okay, if you put out good energy, not only online, you have to put it out in your personal life too as well. That's what I'm going to say on the final point here. A lot of people are thinking a lot of people join these deals, even go to church. I gotta say that. A lot of people go to church. And they're like, you know, they go to confession and stuff like that in the different faiths, okay? And for Christians, a lot of them go and they confess, and then they think like, oh, we could just wipe the slate clean. We've got, well, that's just a way of thinking, religion, man-made. Where the hell am I going with compared to, well, all the stuff I'm saying can impact you, will impact you, okay? So it comes down to this here. A lot of you guys go to church, or go to the temple, go to mosque, go to some dwelling, some building where you believe you visiting God, okay? Paying your respects to God. A lot of people calling God different things, okay? Creator, right? Different faiths. But in the end, wouldn't you think that if there is a God, most likely there's only one, right? All these principles of success online, make money, are not 10,000 different principles. One principle, universal principles. Give value to the marketplace, get back good value. Okay, but a lot of people are not realizing that if they're believing in God, and then they go to church, whatever, temple, whatever, and then doing all kinds of bullshit in their personal lives, and even online. And if you believe in God, wouldn't God see every single thing you do? Everything I do, I know He does. Every single thing I do. So you got to be really careful. And universe is all energy, so you got to be really, really careful. Okay, conclusion with USI Tech, subpoenas, legal issues. I never thought that promoters, internet marketing promoters, could be held liable, even if they're lied to the public, right? I've seen all kinds of people telling people all kinds of stuff for years, promising all kinds of stuff, getting people into their teams. But now it's getting, with these crypto deals, so many different crypto deals are being launched every single day. Every single day you've got many being launched, not one or two, many are coming out of the woodwork every single day. Out of greed, people are getting involved, and then people end up losing money for whatever reason, and then they want to bring the government into it. So they're getting a lot, the whole home-based business industry is getting a lot of negative publicity from the government. And lastly, I've said that before, the last thing, the government doesn't want you guys, doesn't want the small guy to get wealthy or even free yourself from your job. They want you to be locked into a freaking job till you cannot work anymore, and then you have to retire, and then they want you to kick the bucket. They want you to croak. They want you to die. They want you to feed the economy. There's government, and then there's super wealthy. They could come on this video if the Illuminati or New World Order or whatever the hell you want to call them, They come here to laugh, probably get some entertainment. They'll say, look at this guy here in this video, Rory Singh. Who the hell's going to listen to him? And even if people were or are listening to me, they don't care. They're openly a little bit psychotic, eccentric. Super wealthy is above the government. They control the government. They control the media, right? Then you've got the body of government. So you got super wealthy up here, small percentage of the population, controlling the population. Population can be easily controlled based on their mindset. It's not hard to do so. Great majority of people on this planet are warrior race, are warrior species. They're just warriors, but very few are leaders. Okay, so in order to do all this stuff too, you got to transition into a leader, into a leadership role. So I'm gonna put a little cherry on this video, top it off, you know, with some whipped cream and some cherry on the top. So whatever you're putting out will always come back. If you want to market something, make sure it's legit, especially if you're in the US or Canada. You can still fire your boss. You got to find a powerful system, you got to find a legitimate system, and you've got to learn the skill sets that are going to take you to the next level, and something that will a system that will also provide you with the tools and training. A lot of these crypto deals are free to join, but they don't give you jack shit in the form of training. That's why USI Tech got in trouble in the first place, because they didn't train their own affiliates to not use the name USI Tech out there. And the network marketers who were gung-ho happy marketing on Facebook were marketing the shit out of Craigslist. Sorry, not Facebook and Craigslist, mainly Craigslist, that got them the negative attention. USI Tech never taught these guys, hey, this is a compliance issue. It came after that fact that you can't do these things. You can't have multiple accounts. They were like, hey, guys, go out there and bring us freaking investors. Then after they got in trouble, they're like, you guys are low down and dirty. So those are the things you got to think about. Those are the things that we are talking about. These are the things that can impact you. So yes, marketing a crypto deal seems to be, with all the greed going on nowadays, a lot of negative issues, a lot of trouble, and you can be held liable. Okay, that's another reason I sure as hell I'm not going to market any of these deals here. I'm going to market something else. I'm marketing something else. Whatever system that I ever partner up with, it has to be legitimate as far as I can understand. I do my due diligence and research. Nothing is perfect, okay? Got to say that to you. Nothing is 100% perfect. But I do the best I can with finding something, because if I don't see the value in it myself, I cannot share it successfully. I can't sell it to another single soul, and that's just me. I know I said I wasn't going to pitch a link, but the hell with that. I'm a marketer. It's a very powerful system. Lower below this video, if you're watching this on YouTube. Sometimes guys steal my videos and they show it on other sites. They're helping me with more getting my name out there for me anyways. But anyways, YouTube, click that link lower below. If some of the stuff or a lot of the stuff that I said resonates with you, and you understand that you've got to do something for an income online. If it's fire your boss and freedom that you want, yes, the system's very powerful. So go down there, click that link, take the first step there. Again, my name is Rory Singh from thepowerhousemarketer.com. Have yourself an awesome day.